Investing in cryptocurrencies may be a thrilling experience. There are more than 18,000 coins to pick from. The market can see significant gains or losses in a single day, and crypto projects range from world-changing to ridiculous. But cryptocurrency investing is highly risky. It's not a good idea to get caught up in crypto scams. Unfortunately, crypto's brief history is littered with instances of scammers, and OneCoin was one of the most famous. Across the course of several years, the founders of OneCoin looted more than $4 billion from investors all over the world. So, how did it all get started? Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Trends. In today's video, we'll talk about OneCoin Scam, history of the scam, the OneCoin Exchange, and lessons we should learn from the OneCoin Scam. So, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Introduction to OneCoin Scam. OneCoin was a cryptocurrency that was actually a Ponzi scheme. The scam, which was started in 2014 by self-styled crypto queen Ruja Ignatova, gained millions of investors over a 2 to 3 year period. The gorgeous Ruja persuaded people in 175 countries to buy educational materials and OneCoin tokens through flashy launches and attractive messaging. She assured people that they would become wealthy and that they were a part of something significant. Unfortunately, the something large turned out to be the biggest scam in crypto history. OneCoin advertised itself as a cryptocurrency, but it never had a blockchain to back it up. Multi-level marketing was used to encourage people to sell to their friends and relatives. The project had its own platform and was not traded on any cryptocurrency exchanges. Ruja Ignatova vanished in 2017 while authorities throughout the world tracked down the scammers. She hasn't been seen since. Her brother, who took over as CEO of OneCoin, was jailed afterwards. If all of this seems like a movie storyline to you, Hollywood agrees. There's a film called Fake in the works, according to reports. And The Missing Crypto Queen, a BBC podcast, has now produced 9 episodes about the scam. Understanding the coin. Ruja Ignatova, an Oxford Law graduate, launched OneCoin in the cryptocurrency market in 2014, claiming to be the finest digital currency. Mining coins, providing an e-wallet, and facilitating trades and transactions were among her other claims. It also promised that anyone who joined the digital revolution would have access to financial services that were simple, quick, and secure. She pushed the coin as the most efficient way to get greedy financial organizations out of the old payment system. Because the concept of cryptocurrencies eliminates the need for an intermediary and creates a trustless network for transactions, it quickly became the most popular digital money at the time. This virtual coin quickly gained a big following in over 195 countries on 6 continents. Investors wanted to store the digital currency for a long time because they understood the value of OneCoin would rise in line with market demand. When it adopted the pyramid form, this coin had Ponzi scheme characteristics. It introduced buying packages such as educational resources instead of selling the digital coin directly to users. The course bundles were supposed to come with tokens that could be used to mine the virtual currencies. However, most of the instructional contents provided were plagiarized, whereas these tokens kept consumers intact. Ignatova worked as the founder of OneCoin Limited and One Life Network Limited for 2 years until she abruptly vanished in October 2017. As a result, the OneCoin scam, once promoted as a possible virtual currency, became one of the greatest cryptocurrency frauds of all time. OneCoin Exchange. The OneCoin Exchange, XCoinX, was an internal marketplace where OneCoin could be exchanged for other currencies. The XCoinX was a private marketplace for investors who have spent more than the initial packages permitted. The exchange set a limit on how much an investor might sell depending on the course bundle he or she purchased. Individuals might transfer their cryptocurrencies into euros using XCoinX. Above all, the company claimed to have given each person who signed up for the site an e-wallet. It would have allowed wire transfers to be performed using digital currencies. Individuals might then transfer the euros directly to their bank accounts. For various questionable reasons, everything the company claimed turned out to be a fake. For example, only the corporation was able to trade tokens for euros. Furthermore, the business was divided into 2 sectors. The first was primarily concerned with marketing and promotion. The second operated a Ponzi affiliate network that allowed users to benefit just by referring others. On March 1, 2016, the exchange became briefly inaccessible for 2 weeks without warning, ostensibly for server maintenance. It caused concern among investors because they can only withdraw their money from one location. Traders discovered that several transactions had expired when it reopened on March 15, 2016. However, the exchange was suddenly shut down in January 2017 without warning. OneCoin as a fraud. Ignatova arranged and attended many lectures throughout the world while pushing cryptocurrencies. She promised people at those occasions that every investment they made in the company would pay out threefold. She further guaranteed that if current investors sold their packages to friends or peers, the commission would be enough to turn them into billionaires. This technique paid off for the company as it attracted a large number of investors. Because these claims were too good to be true, numerous governments, federal agencies, and international financial organizations began to pay attention to OneCoin. They pointed out that the so-called coin lacked a blockchain, which is at the heart of digital currencies. What was even more shocking was that this digital money could not be used for trading or transactions, such as shopping. When XCoinX was shut down for the second time in January 2017, various financial institutions, such as the Hungarian Central Bank, and anti-fraud organizations, such as the Italian Antitrust Authority, issued warnings about it. As a result, various countries began to investigate whether the company was legitimate and advocated a ban. Federal investigation of OneCoin. The U.S. Department of Justice concluded that Ignatova's misleading promises were effective. Between 2014 and 2016, the company made $3.77 billion in revenue and $2.51 billion in profit. It used the money to pay out the investors in order to keep its true goals disguised until it reached its goal. The corporation used to decide the OneCoin pricing internally rather than based on market demand, according to the department. It was discovered throughout the examination that it did not have a proper blockchain for recording and tracking transactions. As a result, mining coins was impossible. It means that the coins distributed to members were fake. Ruja Ignatova went missing in October 2017 after missing a seminar in Lisbon, Portugal. This was the start of her disappearance. The majority of people believe she was kidnapped or murdered by financial tycoons. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI report, on the other hand, paints a different picture. The OneCoin founder boarded an aircraft from Sofia, Bulgaria, to Athens, Greece on October 25, 2017, and has not been seen since. The FBI arrested Carl Sebastian Greenwood, one of the OneCoin's masterminds, in 2018, and her brother Konstantin Ignatova in November 2019. However, it comes as no surprise that the corporation has denied any claims that it isn't a digital payment system. Lessons we can learn from OneCoin. Nobody wants to be a victim of a scam, especially if they are aware that it is possible. Here are a few strategies to secure yourself. Strategy number 1. Research a project's leadership. Check out the leadership before you invest in anything, whether it's a cryptocurrency or a stock. It's difficult to say whether internet research in 2014 would have revealed this, since Ignatova was already facing fraud claims in Germany. Authorities in a number of countries began to doubt the project's legitimacy as early as 2015. Strategy number 2. Beware of projects that dismiss critics as haters. Investors were invited to join tiny communities managed by OneCoin marketers. It was almost like a cult, indoctrinating its followers to solely believe the positive aspects of the project. Any unfavorable news items or voices from outside of these groups were branded as haters. Be wary if you're a member of an investment forum that employs similar tactics. When your money is on the line, it's tempting to get emotionally involved. Investigative journalists, on the other hand, rarely criticize a project solely for the sake of criticizing it or because they dislike someone. Listen to the critics and weigh in on their arguments. Then, you can decide for yourself whether or not their point of view is valid. Strategy number 3. Use a reputable cryptocurrency exchange. By just trading on its own exchange, OneCoin managed to hide the fact that it wasn't a real cryptocurrency. Big exchanges have relatively small coin lists, thus there are often solid reasons why a coin isn't available on big cryptocurrency apps and exchanges in the United States. Always try to figure out why a currency is difficult to purchase, and never trust a coin that only works on its own exchange. Strategy number 4. Look beyond the crypto hype. We're seeing more and more PR-driven enterprises as the crypto business grows. As currencies try to tempt inexperienced investors to acquire their coins, paid celebrity endorsements are simply the top of the iceberg. Conduct your own study to find initiatives with utility and a long-term strategic plan. Another simple technique is to look up token name and scam on the internet. Although you may come across some false charges from unhappy investors who lost money when the stock price dropped, the comments are still worth reading. Sites like Token Sniffer and Coinopsy can also help you avoid scams and dead currencies. Strategy number 5. Don't get seduced by promises of high returns. Some investments, like we've seen in crypto, can generate exceptional profits. However, if a coin offers such large profits, it's a clear crypto red flag. Nobody can accurately anticipate whether a cryptocurrency's price will rise or fall. If you're participating in a DeFi loan scheme or staking your coins to gain incentives for contributing to the overall network security, the rules are different. Those are frequently legal methods of earning interest on your possessions. Even yet, be sure you know how those promised revenues will be achieved. Strategy number 6. Only invest money you can afford to lose. The conversations with people who'd placed everything they had into OneCoin were one of the most depressing sections of the BBC's podcast. Worse, some had taken out loans. Families sold land and cattle to buy into the system in Africa, where marketers targeted isolated farmers at harvest season. Even if an investment appears to be an unmissable opportunity, do not borrow money to make the investment. The danger is simply too great. Final thought. Unfortunately, cryptocurrency has all of the makings of a great scam. It is based on a technology that many investors are unfamiliar with. There are few regulations in place to prevent people from lying about their plans or manipulating the market. And the news has been dominated by stories of massive rewards and crypto billionaires. This makes it simple for thieves to create believable and enticing claims. They want to create an environment in which individuals are afraid of losing out on a profitable chance. Arm yourself with reasoning and innovative thinking, and you'll be less likely to hand over your money. What are your thoughts about OneCoin Scam? Did you invest in it? Or maybe some of your relatives? If so, how much? What were the takeaways from it? Please let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. This would help others when investing in cryptocurrencies. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. I hope you liked this video. If so, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss any video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.